Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all. You guys, let's happen. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. Take the messages that resonate with you, your personal situations, and leave the rest. Let's tap in. It's overall energy. Divine spirit. What is the overall energy for the collective? All right. Well, you might be shocked or surprised to see this change coming. Okay. Could be something to do with a reconciliation. All right. You could be a Scorpio. Or you could be dealing with one. Maybe somebody want to reconcile with you. You might be shocked or surprised about this. But there's good news coming towards you. Excuse me, guys, for clearing my throat during this time of seasonal changes, okay? So, bear with me. All right, y'all. Let's see. Good changes are coming. There's a rebirth with the Death card. Good changes are coming. Okay, for a mature woman. All right. Wow, you could be getting a return on your investment. All right, somebody could be really in their thoughts about the main female, whoever the main female is. Somebody feel like they misjudged you. All right, so good changes is coming in here. Maybe a main female felt like they misjudged you. This could be about the daughter relationship. Don't have to be, or a mentor situation. But it's got somebody in their thoughts here. Yeah. Somebody could have thought that they were going to have some return on their investment when it came to this project manager. But maybe somebody could be now exhausted about something, the path that they chose when it came to a main male being restricted from something. Or it only ended up turning into a main male being restricted from something. They may have thought that you was going to feel restricted from something, but they are feeling the weight of it. Like I said, somebody could be a Scorpio. You could be an older woman that's a Scorpio. Take it as it resonates. Or the mother figure of a Scorpio. Take it as it resonates, okay? I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but it don't have to be none of that, okay? But it's good changes coming here for someone. This is good. Whatever this is going to bring growth. All right. Hopefully in a positive way. We about to say. Child. It's time for someone to be brave. All right, so things might just happen out of nowhere. Like something like might just pop up on you that you didn't expect. But it's time for somebody to be brave now that they have the wisdom of something. What is going on? This is attempting to offer at a high price. Or they just feel like the offer that they're going to make, it can make or break a situation. All right? We have good changes coming for a mature female, a mentor, a mother figure, something like that. Yeah, we have positive, uplifting friends that are releasing some sort of power for someone that could be a seer. All right. Okay, we got release your power. So you got positive, uplifting friends that are dressed for alchemy, collective. And they're ready to release their power now that they see something. Or for someone, you could have the gift of sacred sight, collective. Wow, yeah. It's like the elders are making a decision on your behalf, collective. And maybe it's so that you can have something. So this got something to do with love or something like that. For death comes rebirth. My life is sweet. So it's time for you to have a treat. Yeah. So you have positive, uplifting friends that see you actually went through a rebirth or something like that, and they feel like it's time for you to have a treat. It's time for you to have something now. My life is sweet. To make your life even sweeter, you have to gift the sacred site. You are inspiring someone to be confident in healing. Okay. So September 29th could be significant. Libra season. You could be first deacon Libra, but don't have to be. But aloha healing. Okay. Wow. We have abundance of angels. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news and success and prosperity. Your angels are guiding you and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Okay, so you could have a lot of protection, all right, or you just was born with a lot of protection. You have an abundance of angels that are protecting you, and they want you to know moving forward, lucky times are ahead. All right, maybe you receive some sort of downloads or messages here. All right, when it comes to your ancestors and your angels, and this is like the world card, which is bringing judgment upon a situation. It's like a completion that's happening now. Okay. Wow. And then the sun, though. Okay, go like that. The sun will come out tomorrow. Wow. Okay, so we got angels in marriage. You're attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Okay, so your angels are saying that you are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. It's funny because I posted something on the community tab, and it was basically kind of talking about like how important it is to have these types of things. Okay, it's like you can have all the money in the world, but it's also nice to have, something like that could be going on. And I feel like your ancestors are, I guess, making something happen for you now that there's a rebirth and it's time for you to have a treat. Maybe you resonate with what I posted on the community tab. Okay. Wow. And it came out. Lucky times are ahead of you. Along with good news, success, and prosperity. It could have everything to do with your heart's desires. It's ready to come true now. You're ready for your heart's desires. Maybe your heart's desires is to have a marriage or love or something like that. Relationship, whatever this is. And this is your heart's desires. Maybe there was a lesson here with this owl that needed to be learned. Okay. We got abundance of wishes that's coming towards you. Excuse me. The universe is offering you guys something. That's great. You could be 35. Don't have to be. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What is the message? We got luck and union. Maybe you didn't have good luck when it came into coming into union with someone. You're on your confirmation. Or maybe you didn't have good luck when it came to coming into union with somebody. We got the lion energy. All right. Maybe somebody needed strength and courage because it says you're right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So somebody feels like with the luck, it was in the reverse, because I never turned it in the upright, but because it was in the deck. Maybe you didn't have luck with coming into divine union or something like that. It's a time for a divine understanding and renewal. All right, on your path here, peace and hope radiates and attracts great love. Wow. Maybe you didn't have the strength and courage to attract this great love due to some sort of old wounds, maybe, collective. All right, but you definitely are getting these wishes now. Maybe you found your confidence. Maybe you found your strength, okay? Maybe somebody was wishing that you never ever found this strength, but you found it. Maybe you found the deeper understanding to something. Somebody was wishing that you never, you know, you found this, but you did. That's good. This could be your mother figure, child. Yeah, patience was needed. Harness the loyalty and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Huh. Wow. So also what I'm getting is this is like a a mother figure here. Okay, maybe it was a reason that you couldn't get into that love energy. Maybe it was because of a mother figure. Maybe they did something to stop you from having confirmation after confirmation. All right, from having that. But now they feel like they want to undo something or so that you can have it or something like that. All right. So good changes are ahead because a mother figure is finally seeing something. Okay. That you really do have positive, uplifting new friends, or you're ready for that. And wow, are they sick? Maybe before they pass away, because it says death comes rebirth. It's like before they go, they want you to have a treat. They want your life to be sweet. Something like that. Maybe they're not doing too well. Or if they did pass over, my condolences. They want your life to be sweet. Maybe they know it was because of them or something like that. Somebody's taking some sort of accountability here. Slow down and change your attitude and clear your mind. Yup. That's what's happening. Patience was needed for this. Maybe you had to wait a while for this, collective. You had to wait a long time for a union. I don't know how long you've been waiting. Maybe over 16 or 24 years. Like, child, I don't know how old you are, darling, but it was all about divine timing for somebody to have some sort of understanding of something. All right. And maybe this is like, you know how it's like before I pass, I want to blah blah blah. Like I feel like that's whoever that is. That's what I'm getting with that woman energy. Whoever this mother figure is, grandmother, whoever this is. Maybe it's to clear their mind. Whatever they're doing is to clear their mind. And they may harness some sort of energy that is needed. And they're ready to release it to you. Release your power. They're ready to release something back to you. Wow. Okay. Wow. I can't make it up though. This is different. Okay. So they want to clear their mind. Love surrounds you and all your connections because you weathered the challenges. All right. And now there's a positive future. Wow. And maybe even a potential marriage, collective. It's like somebody is seeing the error in their ways or something like that. And they just want to change something. Wow. But I feel like that was their lesson here. Wow. So this is even given like by somebody making that type of decision. This is actually They didn't even know it, but they're helping to break a generational curse over their family lineage. Okay? Maybe your mother is a Gemini. We got that 6 there. All right, or something could have everything to do with your 6th house. Somebody want to be generous to you. Okay. Wow. Yeah, hard times are over. Look forward to the abundance and happiness, enthusiasm and positivity. Huh. It says you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. It has everything to do with your goals. Your intuition is healing. Just be careful. Somebody's finally, yeah, I'm telling you, if somebody mama passed or they sick or something like that, they're ready to let go of emotional upheavals and close out a cycle of them harnessing some sort of energy. Which maybe, you know how they felt like something could have been protecting you from, right? But they're realizing like they did more harm than good. So they're ready to release something that they had over you. You know? That's what I'm getting with this collective. Because you still, through it all, like something about your energy, you still winded up being a positive, uplifting person. And they can't deny that, you know? So on an energetic level, spiritual level, right, at a soul level, there's a lot of forgiveness that's being done. It's like you are at an energy of no matter what, you wasn't holding resentment or anger towards someone, which kind of like made them feel a way, you know? I don't know why they felt a way, because you didn't hold any resentment or anger towards it. They know that. You know, maybe y'all don't have a good relationship with your biological parents or something like that, or foster parents, whatever, you know. But somebody knows, like, whoever that person is, they feel like this is the least they can do. That's how they feel, to help you achieve your goal. Because they got what they wanted, you know, which was to see you alone when they were feeling in whatever ways they were feeling. But now there's something that's going on with this individual that's changing their mind, you know? Yeah. And it's making them want to, you know, set you free. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if you felt trapped or captive, or, you know, somebody want to set you free, collective. Wow. Absolutely. We have a proposal here. A romantic or a business opportunity is indicated. So you could be about to get a proposal. We got the sun. Open your heart to enormous growth ahead. Wow. So is this woman bartering now, or is she making a deal with God or something like that? Or what is happening here? Because on an energetic level, you know how you don't got to be in the presence of a person to, you know, finalize a contract and actually, you know how that go. You know what I mean? But this person doesn't want to go. I don't know. I really feel like something wrong on with this lady. They don't want to go with malice in their heart, or yours, or bitterness, where it's a bitter taste, you know. It'll make them feel good. Whatever this is, it will make them feel good. Not if It's not like, are you going to accept it? They're not looking for the accepted back, like something back. This could have been the kind of individual that always likes something back for something. So this is like, it's a time to give rather than take. Like this person wants to give. Somebody could be a Virgo. Okay. Somebody want to give you something in Virgo season, maybe. All right. Because they're going within. There's a lot of soul searching and something like that. There's a transformation happening with this person, and they're choosing love. Instead of bitterness, anger, hate, they see you chose love through it all. That's beautiful. I like that. So the universe, God is making a proposal to this person, maybe. You know, it's a romantic gesture or business proposition energy. I can't make it up though. Judgment. I'm telling you, God said, okay, so if you do that, then you know, that's smart. That was a very wise thing to do, because they knew they were under judgment already when it came to the divine or something like that. But this is going to somehow, it's like, you know how I always tell you guys, like, as long as you got air in your lungs, you can change your life within that 24 hours like that. Things could change so dramatically, even with your contracts in the ethers. It's like at a soul level, this is what's happening with somebody. And this is helping them get in a better position. We're not saying like God is going to wipe their karmic slate clean energy. No. But it's something that is going to help the generation. It's not even about y'all. It's not even about just her or something like that. It's about the whole legacy of what this person is planning on doing. It's going to change the structure, Spirit is saying, of how something has been going for many generations when it came to your family lineage. And it's starting with her. It's ending with her because it started with her. So her kids. So maybe your mama kids don't have your mama kids. Maybe all her kids could have a situation going on where as though they had problems with their kids. You know, sons, daughters, whichever ones. Okay, but it's something about the female energy. You know, women, the woman, we carry the children and we have the children, and you know, the good and bad traits are passed down, right? She has been sitting back trying to figure something out, maybe, you know, on how can she contribute to this healing of her own lineage, because she started it. You feel me? And with her ending a cycle, it's going to change how our kids, like her kids have like relationships with their children. So this woman is thinking deep. And I don't know how God has presented this to her, but it's going to free up her children. And once she free up her children, her children's children will be freed. If that makes sense? Yeah, it does. And somehow this is just going to go down in history for y'all family lineage. Because it's never too late to change. This is what somebody knows. It's never too late to make a better decision. It's never too late. And with her knowing this, okay, and maybe God sitting with her through whatever she may have went through, okay, but I feel she's older, like an older lady here. Because this card indicates somebody that's really like older, like 60s, 70s, like she got gray hair. And for some of y'all, it could be a grandmother that birthed your mother type of energy that's kicking this off. Take these messages as it resonates, but they learned a lot. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Okay? And whatever they're going through, they're learning some things here. And it's like mothers before them wish like, damn, I wish I thought about that. You know? Like, I wish I could have thought about that before. But hey, she gonna do it first. She gonna be the first that ever did it. So this could have even been the kind of person, like, they felt like all their life they never accomplished something. But it's like, it don't matter when you started, whenever you accomplish this, or whenever you start, that's when it counts the most. Not, oh, you wasted 70 something years of your life and you don't don't even worry about that. Whatever happened before then is like, wow. It's like saving her soul or something, y'all. Something that somebody is doing or about to do is going to save their soul. Wow. Because it's an act of something. Even if they implemented it or was the reason behind something, it's the act of love. It's God's language. So she's communicating directly to God by doing something. She could be crying her little eyes out at this time. Because, like I said, the wisdom is not just with her children. It's like she's finally learning something. This could have been even also like a kind of person that's just been set in their ways, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't see another way of something being done. And now it's like God is opening their third eye, like that energy. And they're seeing the world differently. They're seeing their actions, what they participated in. It's something like that. And they're like, you know what? I want to be I know I wasn't the best mama in the world, but I want to be the first one to do it, to save my lineage. I want to be a part of it. And by her doing this, she's going to be a part of it. Like, she's freeing up her children. She's telling God, or whatever she could have done, if it was even in a spiritual sense, that would stop somebody from whatever this was, It's like now she's going to be a part of it instead of being outside of it. Like, if you're the chosen one in the family collective, it's like now she's going to be able to be on board with being written in. Like, somebody still had air in their lungs, and it's just not too late for them to do something. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life now. The World card. Something came full circle. Okay, there was a completion. And even if it was a completion of someone's life, but at the end of the day, before they did it, they made a spiritual, they paid a huge spiritual debt to the divine, which will lighten their burdens for the next life. Y'all already know. But the thing is, it will lighten the burdens of their whole lineage. Like, somebody thinking bigger than just, like, now they're seeing something. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit is saying now they are seeing something finally. What it was all about. Because this is like, even like I said, a mother figure. If she was like, you the chosen one. She birthed somebody that was chosen. Like, of course you can do it. And this is like, it's coming on to her like, wait a minute. Like, of course, she came from me, or he came from me. So of course I have the same abilities to make these type of changes in my lineage. And she never looked at it like that. She looked at it as, oh, well, why you? Why you had to be the chosen one? What about what I, If there was any jealousy or any weird energy or something like that, or didn't understand why. You know what I'm saying? Now they're getting it. Somebody is getting it. And for some of y'all, somebody can be well off in their 60s or 70s and they just getting it. But that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. It's never too late. Okay? And I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Yeah. Because now there's a completion. We got the Lion. Something about Leo and Cancer energy and Scorpio. So somebody mama could be a Leo, Cancer, or a Scorpio. But they're breaking some sort of cycle. They're breaking the chains of something. Okay? Harnessing the loyalty and protective aura of the Lion and charge ahead magnificently. Changes are ahead. I'm sorry, charge ahead with confidence and strong force. Like, you really are moving forward. Reach out for the power of strength. Lots of this energy. So something significant about Cancer and Leo season and Scorpio season, but maybe you have a Cancer, Leo or a Scorpio moon, okay, with this moon energy here. But somebody's finally paying attention here. It just took a while. I can't make it up. But this, with this birth card, I'm feeling has everything to do with our matriarchs, the ones that came before us, the ones that even had us collective. They're starting to see something now. Like they've been a part of it all along. They just didn't understand something. And it's like, damn, like now they're tapping in. Now they're jumping in. Like, oh, okay, well shit. Like, oh, well, shoot. I mean, I did have the chosen one. So let me do my part. Like what I need to do, let me undo the things, the teachings, the learnings, the things that I have done that hindered my lineage. And I don't know how they're doing that. That's between them and God, but that's what's happening right now. All right. It's like bringing some sort of balance here. I like that. Okay. Indifference and fatigue, a health issue could arise. So somebody feels fatigue. Maybe a health issue has arisen for someone here. And that's why they want to bring balance to something now for themselves. So somebody could have, like, you could have came from maybe your mother or your father or whoever this is like a people pleaser. You know, they were too busy worried about having a connection with you guys in a certain type of way. Even if they did mess up a connection with you guys, they were worried about having a connection instead of doing what they need to do to undo the which would be the healing part on their end, which will inadvertently like filter feed because of that umbilical cord, you know, between you and them. So it's kind of like because that's still your mother, you know, still your father, well, still your mother, not the father, but you know what I'm saying, collective. Shoot, they still your parent. So they feel as though if they change their mindset to something that you're doing and be more supportive, you know, maybe somebody wasn't so supportive when it came to, hey, you know, their child being a chosen one or something like that. You know, they didn't understand it. Now somebody's understanding it, and now they feel like they need to protect it. That's the change. You know? It's like the whole world up against their baby, and they the only, and they with them world? Like, nah. And she like, I had you, so I don't know why I'm with them. I'm supposed to be protecting you. I'm supposed to be on your side, nobody else's. So forget what they say. That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. They're getting in that energy now, even if this was never that type of person. Okay. And it's like the things that you don't see, what they see, they can, you know, combat now. They can fight for you in a certain type of way. They can defend you. They can protect you. It's like they want to protect you now, whatever that is, y'all. Yeah. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Somebody want to protect you now in that sense. Okay. Okay, so we got coming out of isolation again. Tower in the reverse. It's been a long journey here. Long voyage. Somebody's finding out more information. Okay. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Maybe they found out more information on how they can get you out of isolation. How they can bring something together. All right. Turn something around. Yeah, arrival. Somebody had a strong desire to turn something around. Damn, somebody could have been your rival at whatever point. Wow. We have support and friendship and love. Maybe somebody has a strong desire now to support you coming out of isolation, like I was saying, and having stability. Yeah. They want to be, yeah, this is an energetic writer. Like I said, this is somebody that may not speak to, but they still have some sort of energy cords or something like that to you. Okay. What's going on? Did something flip? Okay. Okay, a lot flipped. Okay. It says you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. A gold digger. Things is getting serious for this gold digger because your dreams are coming true. We got danger and rejection. Wow. We got pregnancy. Open your heart. It'll help you attract more love. So like I said, this mother figure or somebody wants you to open your heart and help you attract more love. Or they're opening their heart finally and it's helping them attract more love. Okay. Maybe they know a rival. So like I said, somebody that knows somebody don't want you to have something. And they actually supported your rival. Now they want to change that. All right. So someone is expecting for you to have true love now. Because the matriarch or the person that was the, you know, the end all be all type of energy, they want you to have it now. So the rival isn't as strong as them, clearly. Because why would they be scared? Why would they even be, you know, curious or cautious, I should say. Somebody could be spying on you. They feel trapped. Somebody's cutting them off. All right, let's see. What's going on? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. I think I'm going to use these cards. Someone is expecting. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Pregnancy. Someone is expecting. Okay. Somebody not to mix the signals no more. Too many problems and overwhelmed. Somebody is overwhelmed because somebody is no longer going to mix the signals anymore. Someone is expecting someone to stop mixing signals or stop doing something here. Having some sort of resentment. All right. Wow. Somebody could be feeling burdened now. So somebody expecting somebody to feel burdened now that somebody's no longer mixing the signals. Wow. Somebody could be acting without thinking right now. Maybe they're working out of their heart chakra. Validation. Confirmation for somebody. Showing proof. This is a message here. Okay. From somebody that was playing with someone's emotions or crying for attention. Or a cry for attention message. Could have caused some sort of drama here. With somebody that could be arrogant. And they're haunted by the past because somebody's no longer mixing the signals. Somebody knows somebody was being two-faced. And that's why y'all left off on bad terms with somebody. But they just haven't had any closure. And maybe this is why there were a lot of, you know, explosions or this person did something to y'all, whoever this mother figure was, to stop you because it's like, you ain't talking to me, then you don't deserve to have da-da-da-da type of energy. Now they're like seeing something different. But this is violet proof here, or somebody's definitely giving, this is confirmation for something. All right. What's confirmation? Showing proof of what, Spirit? Moving in silence and leaving something behind. Wow. Somebody is so confused. Why is this person starting to think and listen to their intuition now? Okay. So this is confirmation because somebody has been moving in silence. Whoever this mother figure is, they have been, you know, doing stuff that somebody else, they didn't know. Okay. or this mentor, take it as it resonates. Maybe with their friends, they've been moving in silence. They ain't really been talking too much or whatever this is. And somebody is confused. How did they tap into their intuition, or listen? Why are they've been listening to their gut about the choices that this person was making? Somebody could be exploding because somebody's doing something like impulsively. Like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop doing something now. I'm gonna and they like, no, don't. You're not thinking. What about everybody else? So back to, like I said, maybe this person was against y'all at one point. They were friends or something like that. And they like, but what about us? And she like, what about y'all? You know, because the decision that this person can be making could maybe harm others, but long as she's saving her baby, she don't care. Damn. Yeah, somebody is lost. Like, like you was the one that made it up or made us get involved in something. Well, that was when they was unavailable, they saying. But they're getting the message now that causing all of this type of drama that they have created has caused them a bad reputation with God. And this is not even, I don't even care. They don't care about these people. Right? Like, back to what I said, somebody was a people pleaser. Like, oh, well, you know, they was siding with your rivals at whatever point. You know, and these rivals could have been they friends or something like that. That, but they're seeing something different now. Again, like, I'm getting that church going people. So somebody could be like very much so in the church, and her church members was like, and she was, right along with it. But now it's like, that's still my baby, that's still my child. I know she is on the up and up, or I know he on the up and up, and I want to fix this. Confirmation. Like, I know they only serve one God. They don't do nothing crazy. I know that for sure. And we done had them on this altar about 20 times. And, I'm starting to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't like the way they're feeling. All right? Because at the end of the day, like, they're like, oh, well, these, like, I'm hearing somebody say something about honoring their mother and their father, something like that. And she's saying they did. Just because they not here, they never did nothing to me. And they know this. So it's kind of like, what's making this person change their mind? This is where their friends are like, why would you choose this now? Why now? Why are you thinking like this now? And it's crazy. Let's find out, okay? Apparently, God saved them. God spared them, they said. Okay? Because somebody don't understand. Yeah, as soon as I part the deck, lesson learned. Somebody got proof. This person has learned some sort of lesson. God spared them. God saved them. Because somebody trying to figure out why they made this choice. Decisions and choices. Like, why would you make this decision now? Like, to rethink something? Why? Oh, wow. Look at that. Because it's not a fantasy anymore. They're no longer looking at something as like bad or something. Like, somebody knows that whatever they did to you, they didn't give you any other choice but to be alone. And that's eating them alive. Like, they did something to you so that you had to be alone. And they're disappointed in themselves for even doing it. Confirmation. Okay? Like, they never gave you a choice. They took all your choices away, and that's just wrong, and they feel like that's just wrong. Just because you wasn't doing what they wanted you to do, they feel like they didn't have any right to do that. So somebody's guilty conscience, some sort of conscious mind is kicking into somebody, because whoever this person is, they know you're a good person, And as a mother, it is her job to protect, as a mom. Like, period. I don't give a damn how old you is. You're still my baby. Okay, that's cool. But nobody better not try you. Because that's how it go, right? Like, you ain't got to call me for 29,000 days, but let me find out somebody tried you. It's on and popping 4444. And that's every mother. Okay? Let me find out. But this in particular mother, they wasn't like that. They just went along with the rivals, and they completely threw out that energy of protective vibe. But now they feel like, you know what? This ain't no joke, you know? And somebody could be vowing to protest against them because they did something to gain merit. Oh, well, now the goals have changed when it came to a fortune teller. They want them to be comfortable and satisfied. They feel like maybe they did a ceremony with somebody they collaborated with to rob you of something, but you survived. And they could have been, somebody could be frustrated because somebody is looking at you as a miracle child or something like that. Like, it's just a lot that go into this. I'm not going to dig too deep, okay? But it's a lot that go into why this person is changing their mind. This could be your mama or somebody mama, honey, okay? But they just feel like they know they didn't give you a choice, you know? And they know, you know, hopes, dreams, and true love, star. So they maybe have found a new idea. They got an idea. Wow. That's what I said on how to save their family. The lineage is bigger than them. So they made a new idea or making another idea. Because somebody feel like you're worthy to have a family. You're worthy to have a deep bond, a home or something like that. Damn. We got reservations and family. Somebody is suggesting that. Somebody like, look, how about we do this? Wow. How about we give them what they want? They desire a family. Somebody could have proof that somebody could be sick because they're finally finding the meaning of something and they're stopping some sort of hate or a curse that was surrounding you that was hate-filled. So they feel like this is the best way that they can save their lineage or family or something like that. What is this? Family. We got bribe, temptation, friendship, teaming up with someone, to be an enemy, lesson learned. Maybe they're in an unhappy marriage. Wow. Somebody allies could be passing away. What the hell is going on here? But yeah, so this family may be feeling tempted to do something now. I feel like this family has everything to do. They do want you to have a family, but they feel like they got to do something else here. Persuade somebody to what? What they got to persuade somebody to do? That means there's no money for the allies if they learn a lesson. Okay. So this may not be as easy as lickety split, but somebody feel like they're going to have to talk to their allies, people that they worked with, collective. And that's what somebody could be paranoid about, because that means that there's going to be no money if somebody actually learns a lesson. Yeah, these allies feel like, that's why they rather, you stay isolated so that they can have some money or something. This is weird. I don't like it. But this is deeper than I thought. I thought it was just some surface, like, oh, they seeing the light. But they had some real shit going on, collective. All right. And somebody could be paranoid now. Why? Yeah, that's why things is getting serious for the gold digger. Because money, because somebody mad. Somebody paranoid. Somebody mad. Like, but it is what it is. Because it's becoming too much work to be your enemy now. Or something like that. Or it's going to be so overzealous. But somebody is unapologetic to the allies. They don't care. Damn. They don't care. Because somebody already felt awkward with making somebody a victim, knowing you a sweetheart that loved yourself and all you ever wanted was peace. That's why they feel weird about doing something to you now. Like I said, you never did. Yeah, somebody's ego is just gone, children. Pride and ego in the reverse. This is making somebody sad, though. This could be somebody that's very religious. That person is sad now because this person is dropping their ego. So it's like the power source. It's like if they not a part of it, then it's not going to work anyway. So somebody could be pissed off here because, you know, after all of this is like you changing your mind now. But it's no longer their fantasy. Somebody doesn't want to see whatever they're seeing in your life. They don't want to see that anymore. It's no longer fun for them. Whatever this is. So things is getting serious. Why? Introvert in the reverse. Coming out of, yeah. You coming out of solitude, you're going to get a lot of attention. All right. Coming out of solitude, introvert in the reverse. It's no longer something is no longer going to be kept secret or private. When it comes to somebody, community or a family community, online community, whatever this is you're going to get a lot of attention and maybe people are going to be protesting something. What the hell y'all got going on here? Well, somebody want to help. They got clarity. This person wants to help. And by them doing something, if they undo something collective, a lot of people is going to be exposed. That's what this is. Because I'm like, why do they care so much? But it's going to help their lineage. But as long as they had this person in mind, they didn't care. As long as they had this person going against you, they didn't care. But now it's like if they go with you or is on the same page you're on, then it's like everybody else's cushion. Now, like, so it's like even if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was their family member. Like, if it wasn't your person, your family that's doing this, like, what if they want to do that for their family? You know what I'm saying? Like, so if the shoes on the other foot, they wouldn't give a crap about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are they just cold-hearted snakes ass energy, and somebody knows that. And all they care about is money. Not understanding the importance of the little things. Because you can have money, but what's most important is love, genuine care, you know? And somebody is upset that somebody has learned that lesson. And this is somebody, like I said, that could be older. They was like, they wanted somebody else on their team wanted the hate to continue to run through them. And all they worried about is these people are going to be exposed for helping them curse you. That's all they care about. They like, don't embarrass me because what? How? And like, how you going to do something? Never do something that you're going to be embarrassed about. Never. Okay? And that's like rule of thumb. So if you was never, like, anything can happen. You know what I mean? So this person needs to, whoever that is, they need to get off of it. Yeah, somebody has clarity about that too. What somebody is, they want to help promote something here when it comes to your gifts. And somebody could have been assuring that they will have full dictatorship over this because it's law. Yeah. They have the right to bind up these friendships or this team member that keep trying to arrange some support. What? When they're trying to calm something here. They know whoever you are, you love yourself, and you're being very professional. That's why this person is rejecting all of the illusions now. All right. And they're sick of trying to save somebody, from something. Or somebody is sick or feeling weak because somebody want to save you from some sort of isolation. From the people that was worshiping something or the vow that they made. Somebody could even vow to get evidence that they caused some sort of disturbance just so that they can make it through and get somebody. So it's going to be a bunch of shit. Okay, whatever this change is that's about to happen, it's going to be a bunch of crapola behind the scenes, because it's just like somebody just pulling the, the Jenga puzzle. Like somebody pulling the brick and everything falling the fuck down. Like that's the energy that's about to happen here. And they don't care. Somebody don't care. They just don't. Okay. So things is getting serious because somebody don't care anymore. Yeah. And they know that. People know that. Somebody is knowing that. But this is predicted. As predicted here, somebody is worried that somebody gonna do something to them. Whatever they're going to do is going to put somebody in danger. Because this person was gossiping just to cause conflict on your journey. And now these people going to feel homeless or broke or poor because they took money to collaborate with somebody to rob you, and you survived. And the person that was in their ego is just really sorrowful now. All right. Whatever that is, rob you of happiness, rob you of joy, rob you of peace, rob you of life. They know the backlash that's going to come with it, but they feel like they know the backlash that's going to come with it. They like, but that's the least I can do. Oh. It's to protect you from these people that was overindulging with doing something. So somebody is quitting. Because they know it's an illusion here. They quit and causing illusions here, which is going to weaken something, y'all. Somebody going to feel weak, all right, from doing something. And this is weird. I don't like it. Somebody going to feel weak from doing something, and they're going to wind up losing something. They already know. Yeah. And this could be stressing somebody out. This is going on in this group or this friends, family, whatever this is. It's stressing these people out because that's all they was worried about was the money. A gold digger. It's all somebody cared about was money or something like that. Somebody just wanted to use somebody for money. Ups and downs. They went for the ride and now they feel trapped, locked in mentally, mental prison, because they could have been toxic with this shit. Codependency. Something was all about money. Maybe these people was codependent on some sort of money, Maybe this person was trapped in their own addictions of codependency and money and whatever else they was involved in. And listening to others' opinions that was jealous. Damn. We got trapped. Okay, mental prison and trap. Boundaries. Somebody is in a mental prison because you're no longer going to be blocked. And they calling this person two-faced it now. Because they hid their feelings. They've been making a lot of fake profiles. Warning, somebody was pretending to hide their intentions, but it's a waste of time. Somebody was just talking a lot of sugar, honey, iced tea. They know that they're in trouble for causing this conflict here. Maybe somebody could be feeling conflicted as well. because they did a lot of lying to cause you harm. Oh, yeah. Boundaries and trust issues. Somebody's angry. It's a mess behind the scenes with a gold digger collective. Yeah, because they spying on them now. Because they did a lot of pretending. They did a lot of lying. Somebody was not being genuine when they took these people on this ride. This is somebody in there. It's like, seems like those 3 people that I mentioned in the beginning, these are the 3 people I'm picking up. And they could be related. All of them could be related to you or something like that. Or they're just a part of this group. But people are starting to break apart because they feel like something ain't right with what's about to happen, or what somebody is saying now, or what they're planning to do. But I feel like they're making this situation here. Yeah. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant here. It's a war zone. That's why. When it comes to this, like I said, somebody want to do something impulsive here. Because they know by disconnecting you from something, because it's not for you. You're not a fake person. Okay? So somebody feels some type of way. So this is like this person even realizing, damn, in their olden age, that they around a bunch of karmics. Maybe one of the friends may have passed away, and it's like, this is why this person is thinking this way. And they're like, look, we got to make a decision on how we going to save our lineage and whatever this is and blah, 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 whatever this is. And this person like, well, maybe you're right. We should do it like that. Because, yeah, they feel like they were being very careless and immature when they was doing whatever the fuck they was doing to you. Being jealous. This is what everything was. This is why. Okay? This is crazy. We got gossiping, being jealous and envious and gossiping, lying about you. Somebody definitely was playing with somebody's feelings and shit, or somebody felt like this person played them, or whatever this is. Yeah, deceptive. Somebody was doing a lot of lying. They were not being genuine. And this whole connection, like this whole group or these friends or whatever this is, they feel like, bro, like, somebody feel like somebody a turncoat. Like, but the thing is, somebody trying to save their lineage. Like I said, this could be your mama or somebody else's. They know what they need to do to save their children's children. And they don't care how they friends looking at it. And they want to fight with them though, when it comes to this. Okay? Because it's like, this could even been a person that, yeah, I'm telling you, this could even been a person that stirred the pot, baby. But they like, look, I'm unstirring the pot. I'm disconnecting all this shit. I don't want it no more. They're choosing love, balance, and harmony. You know? Even though somebody's, damn, we got left off on bad terms. Ghosted. They can't run no more. Maybe they feel stuck now. And they feel like they unable to get out of something. They feel tied to a third party. People that are two-faced and sneaky as fuck, they feel like. So they feel like, I guess, by freeing collective from something that they're doing, it'll free them too. Because now people have a strong desire to support you, or somebody is supporting someone. And they feel like it's not because of what they see. Thank you, Spirit. That's why. Because something was unfair. They know something was unfair. You know? That's why. But somebody feel like, you did this for all this time. Why now? Like I said, somebody could be sick. Somebody not telling them that they sick. They don't, they could have went to the doctors and found out some shit. And they didn't tell their friends what happened. You know what I'm saying? Take it as it resonates, or this group of people that they hang around. But at the end of the day, they like, look, everybody conflicted because they falsely accused you. It's like they're going to tell the truth. And if it all fall down on them, then let it be. But they can't go out like that, if that makes sense. Somebody just like, it is what it is. Like, they seen you stand up strong and be accused for things that you didn't do and still make it. This person feels like it's just a lesson here. And they understand that death is only a transition. Death is is all about rebirth. So even if they leave, they rather leave this world without a guilty conscience, without a burden on their shoulder, without them feeling weighed down for the things that they have done to innocent people. If this is, like I said, yo mama or somebody else's, honey, they just know that they just don't want to go out like that. And it's not about these other people that they are connected to. You know, right is right and wrong is wrong. And that's why this person is like conflicted here, or people was conflicted, because what I said, bad reputation in the reverse, it's going to work though. They falsely accused you of some things. This person is no longer being immature, arrogant, or with a bad attitude. They know you don't have none of that shit. They lied. If this person told these people like you was a horrible person, they know they lied. They just like, look, I lied, okay? So-and-so is a really good person. They always been a good person. They deserve love. They deserve happiness. They deserve peace. And they like, oh, you just talk. No, it's like somebody's making it very freaking clear. All right? Like there's no reason why. You know, it's like if this was like what is it called when they put your name, like everybody in agreement to something, if they're voting on something, it's like this person just got to be real. It is what it is. And this may shock them or shock the other people around them, but they don't care. Something's been weighing on this person. They no longer feel they like it's unfair. They falsely accuse you of things, and you shouldn't have a bad reputation. Okay? Yeah. But now somebody feels like they feel tied up in this third party. They feel unavailable, and because they was two-faced it. Or somebody's saying like, somebody was unable to get out of something because we was two-faced to them. That's why. Or they're going to feel like they can't get out of something. They are. Because there could be their rivals now in the head in the clouds. They tried to ignore the issues that nothing was fake about you. That whatever they was doing to you wasn't for you. They tried to ignore it, but they can't ignore it no more. Why? So they're breaking their promise. I can't make it up. They cutting you loose. They breaking the promise and they cutting you loose. And it's really like throwing somebody in a tizzy right now. I'm telling you. All right? Because everything was built off of illusion and they don't want it no more. It's not fair. Okay? They cutting ties. They cutting you loose. Cutting loose. Cutting. It says cutting ties, cutting you loose, and cutting the bullshit. They're done. They're breaking the promise. And this is somebody that got more power than whoever the rest of these people are. That's why I was giving a matriarch energy. Somebody that could be blood connected to you or something like that. They can't tell this person what they're going to do or what they can't do, because without them, they wouldn't have it. You know, they wouldn't be able to do half the shit that they do to you without this person. All right. So we got love and support, friendship, making amends is what I'm hearing. Marriage. A couple could be disappointed. There's a couple that could be disappointed, but what they gonna do, right? Maybe a couple was dependent on you staying isolated. But now they're binded. And they're losing. But what you gonna do? Wow. They're binded to something and they feel like they're gonna lose, but they don't care. Wow. They go to, yeah. Wow, see? Something about religion and friendship and these connections. It's, what I'm seeing here is, like I said, somebody is seeing, like this couple here, whoever, they was dependent on isolating you or keeping you away from something, but somebody is starting to see something differently, maybe even when it comes to money. You know? Like, because the way that I'm seeing this card, how they looking into each other's eyes, is like, look, we going to get each other through this here. You know, we can do this. You know what I mean? Like, irregardless if everybody turned against us, at least we got each other. All right? And the contract that they made with a team of people when it came to their donations or giving whatever this is, maybe their money was important for this to keep going. Yeah, I guess they're learned something here. We got originator. Praying for the originator, praying for somebody here to save someone from a curse. Wow. Yeah, their allies learned the lesson. So all of the allies are seeing somebody's learning a lesson of self-love, independence, healing. All right. So a couple could be feeling like binding up some sort of team they had. Ooh, the team, network, friendships. What is going on with that? They'll bind it to a team or some sort of connections for stability. They thought that would be, and now everything is okay to stop a professional. So now it's okay to stop this professional here or something like that. Or they want to stop somebody from doing something, a professional doing something when it comes to someone that's independent. Or what is this? They thought it was okay. Or now this whole team feel like it's okay. You're going to be okay. Everything is going to be fine now that you're independent and free. Yeah, that's it. They're going to cause some sort of stagnation to someone here that was in charge of something. Yeah, in charge of causing you some sort of disturbances. Now that they know like what they did or seeing something from a different perspective, honey. So somebody's accepting you for who you are. Like, it's okay to be independent. It's okay to be self-loving, self-caring and shit like that. What are they going to stop this professional from doing? Because it says causing you some sort of obstructions or something like that. Wow. They're going to stop the professional from getting good news when it comes to causing you some sort of disturbance or of a curse. Wow. This is supernatural because somebody knows this is going to bring them some sort of better merit than they ever did. Kindness, an act of kindness. Wow. Eternal love. They wanted to cause you some sort of disappointment or destruction for you to have this. So now they're stopping this person. So there is a couple people, like I said, one of these people wasn't for it or something like that, but somebody got the juice to stop this person from trying to stop you from having this so that you can have this treat, so your life can be sweet, so that you can come out of isolation. So you coming out of solitude, coming out of isolation. All right. Yeah, because somebody has been praying for you or you're being liberated, liberation. Because you from the originator, your mother or that original, like the creator, something like mother or father, take it as a resonance, is releasing you. This could be a part of their, yeah. We got religion, prayer, and donations. You're being liberated. That's the goal. Yeah. Maybe you're being liberated from your enemies. What else? Wow. Why is this like freaking somebody out though? Somebody could be suffering now that they know that it's the fate for you to be comfortable in light. Your fate is changing. And they feel tricked by a sweetheart. Somebody passed over a loved one. I don't know how deep this is going to go, but we're not going to go that deep. It's already an hour and some change, and they feel like they have the power to change something now. Okay? Because somebody knows somebody paid somebody because the goal was to have you suffer. Or the goal could be having for somebody else to suffer now. Because the fortune teller is going to be comfortable and satisfied in life. So somebody is mad at the person. Somebody could be 75, bro. Like, what? Somebody mad at somebody. Yeah, because you're going to persevere through all challenges. And they're worried. Because the originator, the creator, is causing conflict for them to get on this journey to cause you any homelessness. And they feel like they're in danger now because somebody is now unwilling to make any profit off of something. They rather compromise now. Instead of pretending you took something from them just to cause you a natural disaster. Somebody has proof that this person has been overwhelmed by the memories of you. And they have been feeling awkward like ever since. I guess you could achieve something here. Even if they had tried to achieve something and it came to hurting you, somebody was feeling awkward. Like, it wasn't yay, because they know they was wrong. So somebody knows, like, this person, like I said, this was a couple, their wife, the husband, whoever this is, they seen the wife or the husband or somebody like that feeling away when you wasn't okay because they know they was wrong and they knew it was all about money and they don't care anymore about the money or anything else because they starting to see something differently. And anybody else that was on board, they all knew that this person, somebody just wanted to use you for money. Like, it wasn't about nothing else. Like, you didn't do anything to that person, whatever that was. And they just not dealing with this no more. It's unnecessary drama. Somebody just want to cut out their life. And if they other people don't be cool with them, oh well, they don't care or something like that. Like, somebody don't care anymore. They're putting distance between them and the gold digger. Somebody could be a Russian man or a woman. Something about their rising sign. Somebody could have been a part of a religious cult. If you're reading this, it's too late. Somebody was so jealous of somebody's child's father, somebody's brother, a Sagittarius, and their grandma P. Something about Thursday. Somebody was being King Petty, H. They don't want to be King Petty no more. A Leo grandpa. Somebody could be a Leo. Somebody see somebody as a low vibrational energy vampire. If this was a suicide mission, everybody been caught. Somebody could be tall or short. Sorry, a man or woman that's tall. They curse themselves when they tried to curse you, somebody niece. They know that's why you get to have a new beginning. Somebody cousin. They was doing something every day, not no more. They really regret working against you for chump change now. An Aries. A week ago. Something about Saturday. And Friday and Saturday. This could be your ex-lover. This man has a bald head or deep waves. Somebody dad, F. Something about someone's aunt. So this is definitely a family affair. Okay? He walking away from a karmic. C. They know they messed up bad. He no longer want revenge on you. So they are ending something. Monday. Oh, he is so mad. Return the sender to all involved, known or unknown. Your true love is coming in now. It was supposed to happen a year ago, but this year, maybe your true love is coming towards you. Somebody don't want to do it anymore. Whatever they've been doing, they don't want to do it anymore. In the summertime, somebody could be scared of you in real life. Yeah, because you made the right choice in life. And they know they're making the right choice of whatever they're planning on doing. Also, somebody feels like that's going to help them from becoming under judgment. Somebody first, last name, okay, or middle. Could be an I, first, last, middle, initial. You mean everything to them. A Gemini. They want you to unblock them. A woman with dreads or braids knew you was an earth angel. And they want to talk to you about everything now. They'd rather be with you in the springtime. A Vietnamese man or woman. They knew you was the total package. This man with dreads or braids. Any day now. They know you know now. D. They created a mess, was hoping somebody can help them fix it. This warfare is over now. We got Q. She is not mad anymore. God is so proud of how brave and strong you had to become. You're very loved. This man that don't have a beard, 5 years ago. Somebody is no longer maybe a part of an organization, a secret society or something like that, or they don't want to and they getting a pay raise. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody don't want to be a part of something, or somebody know you're not a part of something. This truck driver is could have lost things for coming for you. Them and their co-workers. Their ancestors told them to back off, but they didn't want to listen. A Capricorn, Z. They was doing beauty spells and they backfired on K. That's why this whole group that worked against you is looking at them. Because everything is backfiring on them and everybody they worked with now. That somebody made this decision to no longer stalk you. A Pisces. W. They're mad, y'all. I'm telling you, somebody is so upset because they like, all the plan is off. But it's like, man, get over it. That's how somebody feels. They don't care. The police is watching them. B. Somebody uncle. L. They seen you going through a body transformation, getting fit, and she walking away from a karmic now. Like I said, you could be a Libra. You could be protected from all dream magic. All right. I hope this helped.